Blue beam.
Uh-oh, it's Bug Boy.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
You're gonna gush when I step on ya.
Shall we duel, Your Highness?
How about slaps and tickles at 10 paces?
Just my luck. Freak of nature.
Batman sends a child against me?
I'm ready to level up.
Then let's see what you can do.
I'm doing well so far.
It's too soon to get cocky.
Beetle 1. roster, but then we're also doing something which is kind of unexpected, which is introducing a gear system. Gear is actually costume pieces that you can put on your character that power them up, give them, enhance their abilities, and as well as changing the look of that. So you're in a constant process of getting new gear, getting better gear, putting it on your characters, and making a better version of Superman, Batman, Aquaman, all of the DC characters. A lot of customization and personalization put into it.
So doesn't that kind of destroy the balancing? Because in beat 'em ups, balancing is obviously a very important thing.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you know, you're constantly in the process of improving your character, and other players are improving them too. So as you're matched up with people online, you get matched with people who are at about the same level that you are.
Yeah.
So it kind of like keeps you in the same league of characters. At the same time, though, we're also going to have a tournament mode, which will basically level the playing field for everybody. That'll be the regulation for tournaments and things like that. So you'll be able to play it. We do really want everybody to kind of do finding the new gear for their characters and getting.
I have to be on a big beat 'em up. Can I just jump in there?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that all NetherRealm games we try to do is to make the game as accessible to anybody as one. So people who aren't even really good at fighting games, they can pick up the controller, have a lot of fun, do all these crazy things with the environments. The battle of the gods, you know, these big superheroes creating stuff. And so that's the one of the main things about this game is anybody can pick up and play it. So.
Okay. And why did you pick a DC kind of background? I mean, there's Marvel, there's DC, there's a lot of opportunities. Why is it DC? Do you like DC personally more than Marvel?
I've always been a big DC person. You know, The Flash has been my favorite character since I was like 6 years old.
Cool.
So, and DC is part of the Warner Brothers family, which is where Paul are there.
For sure.
So it's a very collaborative project too. You know, we're constantly kind of looking at reference from different comic books and movies and TV shows that have these characters in it. And so it's kind of like a tribute to that.
Yeah. So there's pretty much going on. I can see that like you can destroy all the surroundings and stuff.
Oh yes, our environments are. You can actually destroy them, use them also in the fighting, and then there's multiple environments, so you can knock your opponent into a different environment, and then they get a new play field that they fight in.
Yeah, they changed stages, right?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. How does a meeting look like for all those crazy finishing moves you got? Is it like people sit in the room and come up with ideas and let's do crazy stuff?
That's exactly it. Everybody who has an idea will go to this meeting and basically stand up and act out the move and describe what's going to be really cool about it. And it's very fun, a very collaborative process.
Are we going to see some? Are they going to do some crazy finishing moves?
Well, they have this.
There you go.
Yeah, they can knock the characters. Each character has like a super move. You know, Harley Quinn, she kind of summons these hyenas that come and attack you.
Nice. Ooh, okay.
Then she hits you on the head with a baseball bat.
That's kind of cool. So each one has a unique move?
Yes, absolutely.
And how many stages are there? And are they like, I bet they're inspired by DC.
The DC lore, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
This is Gotham City. We have also Metropolis and Atlantis from Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
So they're quite a bit of kind of the DC universe is represented in this game.
Yeah. Do you think Aquaman is underrated?
He has been for a number of years, but you know we actually made a really cool Aquaman in the first Injustice, and he's even cooler in this game. So we're really we're big Aquaman proponents.
Yeah, I've seen him in a demo before. He really looks cool too.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody used to make fun of Aquaman, and now he's kind of
cool again.
He got his comeback right now.
Yeah, he's gonna get his own movie, so which is exciting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much coming up in the next years for DC.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hollywood.
Announcer, and so you know, as you can see, the big thing with Injustice 2 is, you know, we have these great roster of characters, but the big kind of star of the game is what we're calling gear. And gear is basically costume pieces that you can put on your character that actually, you know, enhances them, powers up. And, you know, so there's a constant search for new and better gear that you're always getting to make your character a little more powerful. You know, returning characters like Carly here, we gave them new moves so she can, you know, summon her hyenas that come after you. And, you know, Blue Beetle's a brand new character. So it's a lot of, you know, really new, fresh stuff added to the mix of a game that everybody's, you know, was really excited about from the first game.
So that's something you wanna, so it can add to the longevity of the game.
Absolutely. You know, there's going to be a constant search for your favorite piece of gear that does, you know, makes your characters just that much more powerful, and it's just your version of Superman, your version of Batman, your version of all these characters. It's a very personalization and customization is the big thing about the game.
Was this one thing, of course, Injustice 1 came out a couple of years ago, one thing which you thought, okay, this would be nice to have, to add here, or was it something you thought, oh, I would have liked to have it in the first game and now we're able to do it?
You know what? We've kind of progressively with every game that we've made. The last game we've made was Mortal Kombat X, and we had 3 versions of every character in there. So there was a little bit of like kind of customization where you could pick your favorite version of Raiden or Scorpion or whatnot. This is kind of like, in some ways, it's kind of like the next step in that evolution where you're actually, you know, kind of creating your own custom version of it. It's all about personalization, but we still have the things that we had, you know, that people loved about Injustice 1, which is like, you know, the multiple arenas where you can actually knock your opponents into different arenas, and they all have objects that you can fight with and interacting. So it's a lot of fun to, you know, like the fight is different based on the different arenas that you're playing.
Before the first Injustice came out, a subset of the fans, especially long-time Mortal Kombat fans, said, oh, you had to tone down the violence because now you're mixing it with superheroes. But was this a decision that you said that was the right thing?
So those are like leveling up, a good example of how you can level up your character, and you get, you know, a move can be unlocked, or you get more damage, or you can a lot more defensive abilities. So it's all about kind of crafting that version of your character that you want. And you're going to see the character change as you progress through it. It's great to see it kind of evolving.
Is this strictly stuff you can earn in-game, or is the stuff you can buy as DLC or get it as pre-order bonus or something?
Well, the whole game is based on it, so we really want it to be something that you get in-game, something that you are constantly on the hunt for that stuff. So we would. That's really what the whole you know, game is kind of centered around, is that thing. So we want it to be in-game.
Okay, I'm not super duper familiar with comic books because I treat them more like movies.
Yeah.
And I know most characters from the movies. I know Harley Quinn. I've seen a lot of her. Can you tell us something about Blue Beetle?
Well, Blue Beetle has actually been, you know, certainly for the comic book audience, he's an absolute fan favorite. When we debuted him at Comic-Con, people lost their minds. I was really surprised. That's one of the exciting things about Injustice is, you know, we're going to be able to go deeper into the roster and do these characters that are not as well known as Superman or Batman, but they have the rabid fan bases that people really love.
Do you think with so many movies and related stuff about superheroes coming out, people are speculating in the movies maybe in a couple of years there's going to be something like superhero fatigue? So many superheroes all the time that it's nothing that special